Yeah. Good morning, all students. Can you hear me? Today, I forgot you, man. Sorry. Sorry. I didn't start anything, just I gave the revision of variables topic. Okay. This is the complete syllabus of variables. Just gave the revision on variables. All these questions, just I gave the revision. Okay, na? Now, once upon a time, long ago, end of the data types, I gave this question. Everyone remember? You developed bank name, branch name, IFSC, account number, account holder balance, all 6 variables as a non-static variables. And we created 2 accounts, Harishna Balababu accounts. Then in both accounts, same values are stored. Remember? Then you concluded that, Array Babu, this design is a wrong design, because all first 3 variables are storing same values in all objects. Then repeatedly the 3 variables memory allocated so much of memory waste and so much of time waste. Because these 3 variables are same, so what to do? Then we moved from that chapter to types of variables. You create common value storing variables as static, individual value storing values as what? Non-static. Good enough? And now we completed the variables chapter. We need to apply all our knowledge on this project today quickly. Okay, within 15 minutes we have to complete it. Full clarity on static, non-static we have to get and move to the next chapter. Okay, na? Write on this question. Project on static, non-static variables usage. Project on static, non-static variables usage. Project on static, non-static variables usage. Completed? What are you doing? Start write code. You want copy program. Right? Start write. Everyone start write. You got complete knowledge. It's time you have to participate yourself. Think yourself. How many classes you have to develop? 2 classes. First one, bank account. Second one, bank. Bank account class. You develop first 3 lines. Next 3 lines I will teach. First 3 lines you have to write. Class bank account. Inside bank account, how many fields? Fields means class level variables. How many fields? 6. What and what? All are statica, all are non-statica, both static, non-statica. Create. Completed? Check once. Everyone should write the program like this. Completed? Next, what is your thought? I must initialize these three variables after object creation or before objects creation? After object creation. Think, Sujo. These are static or non-static? Static variables must be initialized. These are the common to all objects. Common to all objects, and when should we initialize? At the time of object creation or after object creation? Before object creation. Before object creation only, they should be provided memory and they should be initialized. Not at the time of object creation, not after object creation. Understood? When the class is loaded into JVM, we must initialize. Then tell me. In the bank class, the first step, storing values in these three variables or create the object of this class? Chapale. If you don't answer, I will skip this content. Then you will fail in the interview. Everyone should participate. I'm giving options now. Then what is the problem to choose one option? These three way. Okay, in the bank class, now we are creating main method class bank. In the bank class, I must initialize these three variables first or first object creator. Initialize these three variables first. You should not think in Java. You should think in the bank. You are in the bank. Application form is given to you for opening the account. On the application form, already the three values are printed. Na? Are you writing? No, right? It is a printed and giving you remaining all columns, your personal data to enter, your specific values to enter. That means object should first create or variables must initialize. Variables first initialize. And then you create bank account 1 equal to new bank account for Hari. Bank account 2 equal to new bank account for Balaya. Okay, na? Now my question. You created two objects. In these two objects, only non-static variables will be there. Static, non-static will be there. Static variable separate copy memory, common copy. Both objects are accessing same static variables. Then non-static variables, separate copy. Whenever you create object, inside object, all static, non-static variables first initialized with a default value. Yes or no? Have you assigned any values to these three variables in account 1? No. Have you assigned any values to these three variables in account 2? No. Then what are the values in account 1, account 2? Again you are waiting, not answering. What the values? Default values. If you don't assign any values, what are the values? Speak out. If you don't speak, you are wasting the time. Again and again I will ask the same question. Method chapter I will skip. If you waste time, today I have to teach method chapter. Already I uploaded the content also. Simply, I will say, today you didn't respond fast. You was learning slowly. I cannot extend the course number of days. Simply, I will start assigning self-reading. Arnavindha? Quickly, fast listen, remember, reply. Listen, remember, reply. Don't sit like a worst fellows, lazy fellows, brain dead fellows. Okay, na? Specs. Hello. Hello, white shirt specs. నీ సొక్కా నువ్వే మర్చిపోయి ఉంటారా వరస్ట్ ఫెలో వైట్ షర్ట్ ఏనా యువర్ షర్ట్ వాట్ ఈస్ యువర్ కలర్ షర్ట్ ఇట్స్ నాట్ వైట్ స్పెక్స్ దేరా వైట్ దేరా దెన్ వై ఆర్ లుకింగ్ బ్యాక్ సైడ్ యూ ఫర్గాట్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్ రెస్పాండ్ తెలుగు అయింది అక్కడ ఎందుకు వెళ్ళి ఎక్కడ వెనకెళ్ళి కూర్చుంటారా అంతన ఏముందరు వెనకాల చెప్పేస్తే సబ్జెక్ట్ వస్తుంది కూర్చొని అలా దిబ్రమేసం కూర్చుంటే ఎలా వస్తుంది సబ్జెక్ట్ చెప్తావా ఎన్ని రకాల వేరియబుల్స్ ఉన్నాయి జావాలో ఇప్పుడు ఆ మూడు వేరియబుల్స్ ఏంటి ఎందుకు చేస్తావు స్టాటిక్గా ఇప్పుడు వాటిని ఎప్పుడు అసైన్ చేయాలి ఆబ్జెక్ట్ క్రియేట్ చేసినాక క్రియేట్ చేయక ముందుల ఎందుకో ఎందుకు అసైన్ చేయాలి? క్రియేట్ చేయక ముందర. క్రియేట్ చేసిన తర్వాత చేస్తే ఏమవుతుంది? సేమ్ వాల్యూస్. కాన్ఫిడెంట్గా ఆన్సర్ చేయాలి అంటే రోజు మాట్లాడుతూ ఉండాలి క్లాసులో. రోజు చెప్పాలా పాట నేను? మాట్లాడండి 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 అని. ఏం రాకూరా తెలుగు వాళ్ళకి? చచ్చిపోవాలి మీతో మాట్లాడించాలంటే నేను. ఉద్యోగం కావాలా వద్దా? అందుకే వచ్చావు. మరి మాట్లాడకుండా ఊరికే ఇంటర్వ్యూ చూస్తామంటే జాబ్ ఇస్తాడా? మరి మాట్లాడమే. Reply fast. I am telling you seriously. I have 3 months only deadline. After 3 months, 1 day extra also I will not take. Simply I will assign the material, ask you to read. Understand? 3 months. Strictly end of 3rd month, last day, I will close the batch. And whatever the pending syllabus is there, I will assign the material, I'll ask you to read yourself. I don't complete syllabus. I will close the syllabus. How much you can understand participating in the class, that much I will teach. Remaining syllabus, I will assign and I'll ask you to self-read. And while reading, if you got doubts, come back and ask, I will teach you. Ardhamainda? That is my plan. Now, what is your plan? You want to learn complete syllabus from me, or you want to just sit in the class? That's up to you. Until you don't respond, I don't go to the next chapter, because anyways, next chapter will not understand. Waste of the time. So respond first. And tell me, how many types of variables we created? Static and all variables are class level variables. So they will have default values. Then when this class is loaded into JVM, these 3 variables are provided memory with default values. When are these 3 variables provided memory when this class is loaded into JVM? Respond fast. One person not answer also, I will ask the question again. I'm not joking. Maybe you are thinking that he will say like that only, but he will teach. No, the days are gone. Because students are not allowing me to take more days. Exactly 2 months completed, people are asking, sir, when batch completed? Okay, now this question is increasing more day by day. 3 months completed means then not only students, management also asking, when people are sending a complaints, people are writing mails to the management, or is our told 3 months, but still batch not completed. What is he doing? Nonsense. Understood? So I don't want to take that blame. Simply exactly 3 months deadline. When started our batch? 5th June, right? Exactly 3 months count. That day, last day, close. 1 day extra also I will not take. If you respond fast, we will go fast to the next topic and complete full syllabus. Otherwise, we will be here only. Maybe up to object-oriented programming may be completed. After that, batch closed. I will upload complete material, ask you to read yourself. So respond fast. If you don't respond, you will be wasting your time. Now, when class loaded into JVM, all these 3 variables are provided memory with. You want to work with the default values or your values? Then what to do? Assign. Assign first value means initialize. Initialize these 3 variables with our bank values. Next, when new object is created, are these 3 variables are created memory with? Why that gap? I am asking question means you should be ready for giving last word answer. Why you are waiting? Why you are slow? Gap should not come. But answer. When I create an object, then all these 3 variables are created with you want default values or your personal values? Then what to do? Initialize. Initialize these 3 variables in this object with your personal values. Now, if I create one more new object, what happens? If I create one more new object, what happens? Are these 3 variables provided memory again? Dekho. These variables, when I am not looking at you, don't look at me. When I am looking at the screen, you should also look at the screen. Are these 3 variables provided memory again? Are these 3 variables provided memory again? Are these 3 variables memory is the same to all objects? Then when should I initialize these three variables? After object creation or before objects creation? In the bank class, first step is object creation or initialize static variable. That is the same concept there in the bank also. In the bank, today, all the people some people go to Kotak Bank. Some people go to HDFC Bank. Two banks are there nearer to you. Some people go to ICICI Bank. Another bank is there if you go backside. Okay, go and ask. I want to open one bank account. Then these many people are coming to the banks. They will feel crazy. What happening? Why my accounts are, my customers are coming these many? Only take application form and come out. Okay, na? Why? You watch the application form. There is a printing will be there. What is that? Bank name, branch name, IFSC. Ask your friend. Look, show me your application. Oh, you and me both application. Oh, now remaining fields are empty. So when I was developing this application, I was thinking the bank and then develop. I didn't use my brain. I never use my brain. I never trouble my brain. You also don't use. Only apply real life, then bring into programming work. In the real life, first what happened? Common values are printed. So I should initialize common values first. Look at that. Initializing class bank main method. Initializing bank account class static fields common to all objects. How to access one class static variable in another class? By using class name. Because when the class is loaded into JVM, static field provided memory automatically, na? So class name dot bank name, I want to take HDFC Bank because it's my landmark. Okay. Next, bank name dot branch name, Amiripet. IFSC code I don't know, so I choose my number HD 123 AM. What is AM? Morning, evening. Amiripet ra. HDFC HD Amiripet AM. Common sense. Okay, then I created two objects, account 1 and account 2. Can you please visualize? Are these three variables provided memory in account 1, account 2 separately na outside? Where inside the class? Inside the class, can you visualize three boxes? With what value? HDFC, Amirpet, HD 123 AM. All three variables are available in the class. Okay. Then when you create account 1 variable dabba, can visualize? Right side object is created with 6 variables or 3 variables? With 3 variables memory. Okay. Now account 1 is pointing only non-static variables memory or static variables memory also. Account 1 is now having 2 arrow marks. One is to object, another is to static variable memory. Visualizing? Everything I cannot write on the board. You have to show your talent. Visualize. Next, when you create account 2, what happened? Account 2 dabba created. Where? Down to account 1. And then right side, one more object is created with 3 variables memory, account number, account holder, and balance with default values. Gazinis with default values. 4 times you told again with drawing with default values with a reference what 2020. Now 2020 stored in account 2. Now tell me, account 2 will pointing to how many memories? 2 memories. One static variable memory because of the class name bank account. Non-static variables memory because of the new keyword. Are you following my point? And tell me, now account 1 static variable, account 2 static variable already initialized, na? Account 1 non-static variable, account 2 non-static variables initialized or not initialized? Not initialized. Next, tell me, can I access both static 3 variables, non-static 3 variables by using object dot directly? Yes. Tell me, printing common to all accounts. I mean, storing values in the application form common to all accounts. But when I am reading, I should give a feeling it is my values. So I can access static variable in 2 ways. Either by using class name dot bank account dot bank account dot bank account dot, or also I can access by using what? Object dot account 1 dot account 1 dot account 1 dot. Your wish. These 3 variables you can access either bank name dot bank account dot class name dot or object dot you can access, no problem. Understand? But non-static variables must access by using object dot. And tell me, here will you get default values or initialized values? What was, sir? Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. So this 1.5 hour, you say yes, sir. I will say okay, sir. Chip. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come on. Okay, sir. Yes, sir. Chip. Come on. Tell me. Reply. Okay, sir. I'll say okay, sir. You say yes, sir. 1.5 hour completed. What is the problem, man? What is the problem to reply? Why you are listening? Where you are listening? Where you are replying? I cannot see your mouth. I cannot see your answer. Answer. What is this? What will get here? What will you get here? Huh? Initialized? What? Are you initializing? What will get here? Everyone tell me, what will you get here? That's why I'm getting angry. Understand? Everybody give an answer, you are moving ahead. Are you here to listen Hari Katha? Hari Lo Ranga, Hari, Hari Rama, Hare Krishna? No, no. Terminology is important, man. If you don't speak, the vocabulary will not come to your mouth and you will not understand later. This program you have to speak by your own later. Like how I am speaking, you should also speak yourself. What are the values we'll get here? Default values. Here, the same initialized values, not initialized values. This is not the same object. This is what? Different object. So what will you get? Same initialized values. Here, can you say same default values? Because these are different. Okay. Now, let me run this program and see what is the output. I didn't initialize static variables specific to one object. I initialize common to both objects one time. Are they available to both objects at a time or not? So I am printing control 1. Archana is requesting you to stop a companion. Archana. 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 Come to the chat window fast. Reply in chat window. Okay, I am removing you from the class. Talk to your class admin. Online students, don't touch Zoom software except chat window. Only chat window you touch. Other parts if you touch, you'll be out from the class. Don't play with the Zoom software, okay? Yeah. Okay, done. Now, tell me now. Here I have initialized values common to all objects one time. Then automatically both values are available for, all these values are available for both objects. Look at that. What I am getting? HDFC, HDFC. But non-static variables, what you are getting? Default values. Wonderful. And now I want initialize account one object. Then tell me, if I initialize account one object, okay, only account one object I initialize. Then are these values available for both accounts or only one account? Control 1, control 2. Look at here. This is the first initial values, and then account one object values. HDFC static members. This is what? Non-static members. Values are coming or not? Why this E is coming? Exponential format. Okay, a large number when is stored in a double variable, it is a converted to exponential format. If you don't want to see exponential format, decrease one digit. Okay, na? So this much balance you have, at least in the program, let me write here. Okay, na? In real life, anyways, not there, at least in programming life. That's what my dream, okay? Always I will talk on crores so that at least your mind will be accepted the yes, I can also, you can also earn crores. So always remember your target should be on crores. Account to object, all values are going to what? Account to two objects. You know, lakhs rupees days are over. Lakhpati gone, crorepati. You should work hard for 40 years. Next coming 20 years, how much you hard work, that much your social status and your children's life will be changed. If you are like a normal employee, morning 9 to 6, just normal if you are working, not thinking for second income, finally you will retire as a poor person. Now look at that, second object values are going in second. So this is the story about static, non-static variables accessing all the points. Clearer? So what the first point you have to understand? Static fields we must access and initialize common to all objects before objects creation. After objects creation, automatically static values are available for both objects. Then we have to initialize only non-static fields common specific to each object separately and read and print. While printing, static fields you can access either by using class name or by using object. Clearer? Right up. Bank.java. Scroll on. I want you get hand pain. Then next chapter will come from your hand pain. Digvijay, you remove the double slash t and run the program in your system. If still not understand, then ask. Next, rewrite above SOP line statements again. After storing these values, rewrite above SOP line statements after initialization. Completed? Huh? Okay, can you please look at that code? There is a small problem in this code. Anybody can identify? There is a small problem in this code. What is the problem in that code? Please identify. Understood my question? There is a small problem in that code. What is the problem? Identify. Slash t missing. Nee bondara. Come on, everyone. There is a small problem in this code. What is the problem? Hmm? What is the problem? ఒరే మీరేంట్రా స్వామి స్లాష్ టీ గుండ్రం తిరుగుతున్నారు పిచ్చ మొహాలు. The slash t is just for arrangement of colon. Think out of slash t. Multiple print lines. ఇంకా what else? Account to not space. ఇంకా what else? Offline students, nobody is answering. Memory wastage for twice storing. Shruti, is memory wastage for twice storing? If you say that point, then eating food twice is memory waste, na? Preparing your mother twice, time waste, na? Wrong thought. Next. Code redundancy. What is the problem? Code redundancy. How the code redundancy problem here? Observe. For printing account one object values, I have written this code. Right? Same code I repeated for account two. What is the difference? Only variable name is different. Remaining is same or not? Again, I repeated same code. Again, I repeated same code. Now tell me. If I repeat the same code again and again like this, is it not a code redundancy? So it is called code redundancy. So what is the meaning of code redundancy? Same lines of code if you write again and again for each object again and again, then we call it as what? Code redundancy. So now tell me. Next, observe here. Is this also comes under code redundancy? Think. Everyone. Why no? It is also code redundancy one. Think why. It is also comes under code redundancy only. Think why. Logic is same. Logic is same. Only difference is what? Object and its values. Logic is the same. If I create 100 objects, then how many times I have to repeat these 3 lines? 100 times. 100 times logic is different, object and its value is different. Now try to think. When you are planning to develop a user class, inside a user class, if you write the code again and again, it becomes code redundancy. How to overcome this code redundancy? For example, when you go to any functions or when you go to hotel, the food is preparing for each person separately or for all persons at a time. Counting some 100 people count taking 100 people at a time preparing and one person taking the food and giving, isn't it? If the one person coming, prepare the food, second person coming, prepare the food, third person coming, prepare the food, then we call it as a hoteler. Then what happened finally? Anybody will come to your hotel next time? No. So doing again and again, same work doing again and again for each object is called code redundancy. Write the logic one time and call that logic repeatedly. Write the logic one time and the call logic repeatedly. Then that concept is called what? Code reusability. So what is the problem we faced here? Code redundancy, same logic repeated again and again. To overcome this problem, we have to enter it into methods chapter. Right on. Problem in above program. Problem in above program. Problem in above program. Problem in above program code, I can say. Problem in above program code. What is the problem? Code redundancy. What are you seeing, man? What's answer right? Question written, huh? Answer. Why you are smiling? Answer. Write down. Code redundancy. Answer is code redundancy. Down. We have written. We have written same logic. We have written same logic. We have written same logic for each object. We have written same logic for each object. For each object for initializing and printing. For initializing and printing. Come to the program. Write this. This is in box. Write on there. Same logic. Repeated for how many times? 4 times. Same logic is repeated for 4 times. Completed? Huh? Next. Place this in box. Same logic is repeated for how many times? 2 times. Also must repeat. Same logic for every new object. Completed? Down right. Solution. Solution. We must develop logic for all objects of a class. 1 minute. What is written? We must develop logic. Can you write like? We must develop logic only once. Don't strike out. Just to correct on top of this, right? We must develop logic only once, common to. Only once, common to all objects of a class. All objects of a class, comma, where in a test class, in the bank class, bank account class, in this objects class, common to all objects of a class, comma, in this objects class, in this objects class, in this objects class. Full stop. Next bullet point. So that we will get code what? Reusability. So that we will get code reusability. We will get code reusability. Next point, code reusability means, next bullet point, code reusability means we will, code reusability means we will develop logic once, we will develop logic once, comma, execute same logic, comma, executes same logic for each object separately. For each object separately. For each object separately. Okay, clear? Next bullet point. For this purpose, for this purpose, we must use, for this purpose, we must use what? Methods. For this purpose, we must use methods. For this purpose, we must use methods. Now, so let me show you how to rewrite this program so that you will get clarity on what I am talking. Rewrite above program. Rewrite above program. Rewrite above program. Rewrite above program to develop logic in a reusable way. Redevelop above program to develop logic in a reusable way. Reusable way by using, in a reusable way by using methods. By using methods. In a reusable way by using methods. Please write along with me. Write down all these 6 variables. Fast. Okay, now we are creating methods. What methods? Static and non-static methods for initializing the above static and non-static fields. The above static or non-static fields. Tell me what is the method creation syntax? You know already. You've already created method. What is the main method syntax? Public, static. You want to work with static variable or non-static variable? Static. So static. You want return any value or don't want return? Don't want. Return type is void. If you want to return a value, then some data type you have to write. When you don't want return any value, what you have to take? Void. Static void. Method name. What is the method name? What operation you want to do? You want to store values in these variables. So that operation is called set. What we call set, setting. Okay. For the time being, I am writing like this. Later, I will correct this code. As of now, I am writing like this. Set static fields. Okay, now I am writing method name like this. Later, I will change. This is not the right method name. It's a wrong method name. So first I want right and I will correct this mistake and I will again take you to the next point. Set static fields. You want to set static fields by using user given values now. This class developer can fix values, ask user to pass values. Ask user to pass values means there should be a parameter to take inputs. Tell me how many inputs I need to take? 3. What the first parameter type? String. Now you are taking value here in the parameter of whose value? Bank name. Na? Can I take variable name here as a bank name? Observe this name, class level variable name and parameter name is same. Allowed or not allowed? Allowed. We can create. There is no compile time error. Observe. Let me save this program. Look at here. There is no compile time error. Compile successful. Okay, compile successfully. But sir, if I compile successfully, comma, okay, one variable I want to work and then I'll go for next variables. What is my intention? Main method developer will call this method set static fields by passing bank name. What the bank name? HDFC double quotes. Then all the people know parameters flow of execution. This is called argument. Argument is coming into this method here. This parameter receiving that value HDFC, memory created with what value? HDFC. What is my intention? I want to store this HDFC where? In this class variable. Am I right? Then here I have to write the logic. What logic? I have to take bank name. Tell me, this bank name is whose name? Is it class level static variable or parameter variable? Everyone should answer. I gave 2 options. Don't expect answer from me. When I write here bank name, then compiler software will consider bank name as, JVM consider this bank name as parameter name bank name or class level bank name. Wonderful. Parameter bank name. It consider as parameter bank name. Everyone tell me. If you consider parameter bank name, what is my intention? Take the value from parameter, store inside the bank. Then can I write like this? Bank name equal to bank name. My intention is what? Take parameter and store in the class variable. When I take parameter name and class name same, I didn't get any compile time error. Point number 1. Point number 2. When I write bank name equal to bank name, does there any confusion to compiler? No confusion. Look, compile successfully. If compile successfully, which is static variable, which is non-static variable? Sorry, which is static variable, which is parameter? Left side is? Left side, that side. No. According to that program, tell me. You standing in front of you, your left side is parameter, right side is static variable. Array, why you are looking at my face? Confirm, time up. What is this? This is parameter, static variable. Parameter. This one? Wow. తుమ్రి ఫెలో. అరే దీని పేరు ఒకటే కదరా. బోత్ నేమ్స్ ఆర్ సేమ్ నా. వాట్ ఈస్ మై నేమ్ నౌ? బాలకృష్ణ. ఐ చేంజ్ ప్లేస్ నో. అదే కదా మీరు చెప్తుంది. దట్స్ వాట్ యు ఆర్ సేయింగ్. వెన్ ఐ స్టాండ్ లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్ యు ఆర్ సేయింగ్ హరికృష్ణ. వెన్ ఐ కమ్ టు రైట్ సైడ్ బాలకృష్ణ. ఫేస్ మాస్క్ చేంజ్ రా. అక్కడెక్కడ ఒకటే రాశారు కదరా. లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్ ఆల్సో యూ రిటర్న్ బ్యాంక్ నేమ్, రైట్ సైడ్ యూ రిటర్న్ బ్యాంక్ నేమ్. హౌ ఆర్ యూ సేయింగ్ దిస్ సైడ్ ఈజ్ పారామీటర్, దిస్ సైడ్ ఈజ్ స్టాటిక్ వేరియబుల్? హౌ కెన్ యూ కన్ఫర్మ్? బోత్ ఆర్ సేమ్ నో. And you are calling in the same method na. Then how can I say one is static, one is parameter? Bharatanatyam. Takdim tom. That's why I'm saying since last yesterday, don't use your namaskar, please. Namaskar. Use little common sense, apply there. Apply common sense. This is also bank name, this is also bank name. Both are same name. I didn't show any difference. Then compiler consider this is and this is both are what? Same type variable. If we say this is parameter, it is also. If we say this is static variable, this is also. And tell me, is it parameter or static variable? This one? Wow, super. Correct answer. Parameter. Why not static variable? You are accessing the bank name inside where? Voila. Inside method I am searching a wala found na. Inside method I am searching, it is found or not? Both side this method is linked. What is happening here? Taking the value from the parameter, storing value in the same parameter. Now already I passed what? HDFC. HDFC is stored here. HDFC is stored here. HDFC replaced with what again? HDFC. Then tell me, static variable memory still contain default value? Null. Ardhamainda? What is my target here? My target is I wanted to take bank name dynamically from the bank class and store inside static variable. Then if I take same name here and there same, there is no compile time error. But how to differentiate inside the class? Tell me now. This bank name belongs to method or class? So in what I have to use? I should use a class name. Understand? If I write here a B name, if I write here a B name, do I need to write here bank account dot? Not required. Okay, not required. Why? Because parameter name and class level variable names are different. If I choose a parameter name and class name is same, compulsory I should differentiate static variable and non-static variable and parameter by using what concept? Class name. Then if we compile, any compile time error? No compile time error. Compile successfully. And then now bank name is considered as parameter. This bank name dot class name considered as a static variable. Tell me, I want to take branch name. What should I write now? Comma, one more parameter. One more parameter with what? String, copy, paste. Then what you write now here? Branch name. Copy, branch name, this side class name dot branch name. Come on, help me. What you write now here? Bank account dot IFSC. And here also what I should write? IFSC. I should create one more parameter here, comma, string IFS. Understood? Paka? Right. Online students? Completed? Comments are very important. This comment is very important. When static variable and parameter name is same, if you want to differentiate, we must use class name. This side, right side, without class name, parameters, with class name, static variable. Reading values from parameter and storing the values in static variable. Okay, please practice today variables program in the system, line by line you type. Okay, the main method entire don't type at a time. Line by line you type. What you are doing, meaning you try to read yourself and by heart the problem I addressed there and feel that problem, and tomorrow we will complete remaining part. Okay, na? Thank you. That's all for today class. Everyone complete writing this diagram? Tomorrow, all the people ready for writing the method for initializing non-static variables, right? Practice and come. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Online students, any questions? I didn't understand it. I didn't understand your question. Tomorrow you'll understand. Leave it. Tomorrow after running, you will understand. When I run the program, you will get clear. Which die? You didn't write? I removed it. That is temporary die. It's not for me. Copy from you.
Question you asked to me, what is this? This like was the correct answer? I was saying reading value. That time also it was reading value.
What you want, don't say. What I ask, you must say. Kannada.